Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brandy and I am doing my March 2020 favorites and fails. If that's something that you like, I hope that you will subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. I hope that you will like this video if you like it, and let's get into it. I have mainly skincare because I was sick for a predominant amount of the month in March. I actually ended up getting pneumonia and what's called pleurisy, which is inflammation of the lung lining. I do have lupus and another autoimmune called ankylosing spondylitis, and so I do tend to get that, not every year, but it is a reoccurring thing that I experience. So finally on the mend. If you've ever had pneumonia, you know it takes you forever to get your energy levels back up. So if I'm not super active and crazy in a video, that's a lot of the reason why, because I just don't have the energy to do so. So I am going to start with makeup only because I only have, I think, really one item for makeup that is my favorite. Well, maybe two. So I wore makeup maybe a handful, maybe two handfuls of times in the entire month, and a lot of it was just sitting in my bed wanting something to do because I was going stir crazy. Not feeling up to leaving my bed, but on the same hand tired of sitting in my bed. So one of the first things that I will mention, and I do believe this has been in my favorites before, but Fenty Beauty, this is their, see, this is Fussy and it's their Gloss Bombs. I own every one of these in either a big size or a travel size, and they are my absolute favorite gloss. I love them. Even when my lips just get kind of dry, they're fantastic. They are very transparent in the sense that they put a real sheer level on, so you can use them with any color you pretty much want, and you could get a little bit of color change depending on which one you chose, but it is really fantastic how well they work. It has just enough slip that your lips don't feel sticky, but on the same hand, enough stick that it lasts. It doesn't just come off the first time you put it on. The other makeup item I have is not a new item, I don't even think it was released in 2019. I got it for free in 2019 as a diamond gift for Clinique, or not Clinique, Ulta. The brand is Clinique. So this is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer, and it does look like this. And I am in the shade Breeze, which I believe is CN02, which is Cool Neutral 02. I actually can use Breeze in this entire brand and it works great. So this particular foundation I love because, one, it's not hard to work with, it's very pliable, movable, and then when you let it dry, it doesn't ever, in my opinion, set completely. I do need to use a powder, but it looks fantastic and I absolutely love it. But also it's got enough glow that you look healthy, but if you're not looking for a dewy look, you're not going to get it here. So it's pretty amazing. And the biggest thing for me is I could use, it has a doe foot, which I don't like. I prefer a pump. So it does look like that. It's a bigger doe foot, but I can put this on with the doe foot and I can use my hands. I could use a sponge or I could use a brush. I mean, it literally is that diverse and I really appreciate that. So I use this pretty much exclusively. I think I used my Fenty, the original matte version, a handful of times, and this a handful of times, and that was the extent of my makeup use this month. So if I move over into skincare, there's a couple items I used the entire month, but not prior to that, and then there's items that I have been using for a really long time. So one of the ones that I've been using a long time is the Estee Lauder. I have two different skincare items here. It's the Advanced Night Repair Synchronized Recovery Complex. So this is a serum. Recently, actually, Ulta had these on sale. I'm not sure if that's focusing, so bear with me. Ulta had these on sale as buy two get one free. Actually, I think it's still going as of filming today, but I think it ends this Saturday. So if you buy 3 of these, you get 1 free. So you actually only pay for 2. So I recently did do that and I received 2 others in boxes. So I actually have 6 of these, including this one. And this one is about halfway, and I used it the entire month of March. I mean, that is crazy. Probably part of February as well, but not as religiously. So this is one that just feels really soothing on the skin, and I'm noticing that my skin just retains moisture better when I do use this, and it smooths imperfections that aren't permanent, like scarring, things like that. Advanced Night Repair Intense Reset Concentrate. I actually just received this in an order from Macy's as like a free bonus gift for ordering Estee Lauder, and this is the most unique formula I think I've ever used. So one of the things it says is when your skin is feeling irritated, reactive, things like that, to use it. And I actually had an allergic reaction to something. No fault of that. Because of lupus, I react to a lot. But it actually completely soothed my skin. By morning, my skin was a lot calmer, less itchy, less irritated. It just really was a great product. And I don't know that I will purchase a full size ever, only because I have so much skincare. Full sizes tend to get wasted. Even if it's a better value, there's just no point if I'm going to waste it. So I may purchase this again. But again, this one is not even to halfway, and I've used it quite a few times. So it does last a very long time. I have a couple items I received in boxes that I'm going to go over, just because if you received it in the box and maybe you haven't used it yet, or if you didn't receive it in the box but you're curious because you saw it in the box, I thought I would just lump them together. One of them is the Go-To Face Hero, a powerful and protective face oil. It does look like this. This, first of all, smells just like absolutely amazing. I received this in my Ipsy Plus sometimes last year. I would guess in summer, but because I was filming actively when I got this, so it's probably July or August. I didn't open it right away because I had quite a few oils that were open, so I actually opened it recently and started using it. I still don't use it every day. My skin has not been needing an oil, but this is a dry oil. So when you put it on, it sinks in immediately and it doesn't leave your face feeling slimy. And that is something I truly appreciate, because I sleep with a satin and silk pillowcases. And if you've ever had a sticky serum or oil or icky, it just wants to like cling to it. And then that's not slip that you're actually getting with that pillowcase. So I like this. It's definitely moisturizing. I think that for right now, I don't need it every day, but when my skin is just intensely dry, it's perfect. So this one I received in BoxyCharm. This is the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. It says it helps exfoliate, tone, and brighten. So it does look like this, and there was 28 in here, which works out to be if you use it once a day and a month basically, or 14 days if you don't. I actually really like these. I did just purchase the full size in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. It is really, honestly, it smooths out texture gradually. So it's not harsh on your skin, it's not irritating, but I am noticing that my texture is getting better here and up here. So I really like those. So this one is also from BoxyCharm. This is the Kate Somerville Biomimicking Peptides. This is a serum and it does look like this. Hopefully it is focusing because I can't see it from here. This one is an interesting formula. So I can't say I'm seeing a ton of results or anything like that right now, but one of the things I notice is I typically use this after my, what is that called, caffeine eye gel. I don't put that only on my eyes, so I actually put it here, 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 and here, as well as my under eye, and I find it really helps my skin. It helps kind of get rid of imperfections and discolorations, things like that. Just kind of wakes the skin up a little bit. But I use this after, and that is a more stickier formula. This one is a smoothing formula, and it really just blends really well together. I have not found anything that it reacts to or anything else, but it really just creates a really smooth, like a rubber canvas, and then everything else goes on top, and I feel like it helps everything to kind of absorb in. And I'm hoping that the smoothing and firming is a result that I see in some time, but I've not been using it long enough to know that. So some that I purchased myself was, or received like in a sample pack or something like that, is the Grand Active Retinoid 2% by The Ordinary. This is one that if you have sensitive skin and you're cautious about retinoids, I think this is perfect. So I react to everything, as I've said, and this is one that my skin does not react to. I'm able to use it twice a week without issue. I'm hoping to move up to 3 times a week, but if I can't, I'm okay with that. So this is really good. It has the way that the formula is built. It's very smoothing in a sense that, again, it's not tacky, doesn't stick. I can stop with this, or I've actually been able to put moisturizers over it. So it works really well, and I'm already seeing, again, that change in texture and that change in look to my skin. So that's fantastic. One I received in a sample pack that I just had to comment on because it just is awesome is the Ole Henriksen Transform Plus. This is a Goodnight Glow Retin Alt Sleeping Cream, and it does look like this. So this is kind of a neat formula. So it is purple, and I'm not sure if that's going to pick up perfectly, but it is purple, and it actually turns white, and that's how you know you've got it into your skin. And so it's a neat formula. Obviously, this is my second sample, but even with 2 samples, you're not going to see results yet. But I like the fact that I can feel it. There's a little tingle, not a burning. You can feel it on your skin, and it doesn't react to everything. I don't use my full routine when I use this, but I do use certain products no matter what, like my caffeine eye cream or gel, but it doesn't react to other things, which is fantastic. So one I received for free to review is an eyelash serum. It is by Eve Dare, and it does look like this. So my lashes definitely are thickening. They're definitely getting longer where I've been using this, but the real big key is my eyebrows. I literally had been growing my eyebrows out for 2 years. I started using this in my eyebrows, and they are so full now. The only place that I need to touch up is right here in the front. That is it. The rest of it is thick. The rest of it's there. I don't have to do anything with it. And so I just wanted to comment that I feel like this works really well. The last thing I have is for my favorites is an eye cream. I received this in my Glow Recipe mystery box. It is called the Chai Tea Eye Cream Brighten and Smooth. It has chai tea antioxidants and turmeric, which is interesting because I'm allergic to turmeric and I can use this. So it must be a gastro type allergy because on my skin it's fine. This is by Wamisa, I think it's called, by Glow Studio. And it does look like this. This is very soothing. In fact, it says in the back, velvety, silky, and weightless. So this is very soothing. It's great when you've had kind of irritated under eyes or used something that your body didn't like, or even if just like allergies. Like that's what I've been using it for. Allergies has my eyes way out of whack. So it's definitely interesting to be able to put a cream on. I use this more at night than during the day because it's lightweight, it's not as moisturizing. And I like a super heavy cream under my eye makeup, so I use this at night and I alternate it with another one that I'm using. So that is my favorites for the month of March. Fails, I don't have a ton, but I do have some. So I have 3 trial or travel sizes that are absolute fails for me. One is by Strivectin. This is the anti-wrinkle wrinkle recode, and it does look like this. It's basically a wrinkle cream. Let's see what it says. It's a line transforming melting serum. It says apply to a clean face before moisturizer in the AM and PM. So first of all, this burnt anywhere near your eyes, which is where my only real wrinkles are, by my eyes, well, and my smile lines, but I don't care about those. And it like burnt, but also it literally feels like you smeared Vaseline all over your face. Like it is that greasy. I just can't. It's a texture thing as well as it's not compatible with things. The next one is by 111 Skin, and I'm assuming that's what it's called. Space Defense Bright Eye Lift Gel. And it does look like this. This is perfumed so heavy, it burnt my eyes when I put it on my under eye. And I don't like run it all the way to my lashes. It literally was burning my eyes. So this is a definite toss because I'm not going to put things on my eyes that are going to burn. That can't be good. So next I have the Agave. This is by Bite Beauty. This is their like balm version of their Agave lip products. So I am a addict to their sleeping balm or sleeping mask and their treatment mask. They absolutely work fantastic. They absolutely transform your lips overnight, way more so than the Laneige, even though I do love Laneige as well. It's just a different type of intensity. Laneige is like maintenance, and Agave by Bite is like soothing treatment versus just maintenance. So this is literally so slimy. It's like basically unusable. It makes your face feel like it has a slime ball on it. I mean, it's just crazy. I don't even know if I'll be able to finish this. I'm trying to. I don't like to waste things. I got this in a little 3-pack, but I don't see myself finishing it. My last skincare one is by Perricone MD Cold Plasma Plus Sub-D Neck Treatment. This I received from Influencer, and when I initially started reviewing it, I really liked it. It's for your neck and your décolletage, and it's supposed to firm and help, your whole neck area. And I'm a bigger girl. I want that area as firm as I can get it. However, what I found out was I thought I was using too much because it kept pilling. So then I used just a dot on my whole neck. It wouldn't go to my whole neck. Soon I figured out what it was actually reacting to my things that I put on my face. So when it hit that line where I just went under a little bit, it would react, and that would cause it to pill. So I started putting this on first before my stuff, and again it pilled. It's just, this is not a bad item in the sense of that if it was your only one you were putting on, it works. It's definitely feels firming when you put it on. I'm sure, I don't know if it has long-term results, but I can't stand when products react to each other, and I don't even have a problem transitioning. So like transition out and transition in to make things work. I couldn't find anything that worked with this product. So that one is a fail. And I will show you there's this much left in it, and I'm just trying to use it as much as I can because it does just take a dot to do your whole neck. And then the last one is a makeup one. So I have tried this, I think, probably bordering on 10 times, maybe 8, 7. And this is the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. The casing does look like this, and it's just a bottle like this. You can see I have pretty much a full jar left. This is a neat consistency. It feels cool when you put it on the skin, but for me, I've tried it with, again, about 8 different foundations, and every single one it separates. And I don't heavily powder. I lightly powder my face. So this is just a complete fail for me. I did get this in my BoxyCharm, so I'm not counting this against my panning amount because I didn't pay for it logistically. The box had enough value that I didn't pay for this. So I'm going to declutter this and pass this on to friends and family, and hopefully they can use it. So that is my favorites and fails for March. I hope if you like this video that you will like it. I hope that if you enjoy videos like this or reviews, things like that, I hope that you will subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and I hope I see you again soon.